Showboating Sports, guys. Man, we are back. Man, hey, man, we had a pretty good weekend so far. We are back in the swing of things. You know how it goes down. We're gonna talk to you guys tonight. What does Fury versus Usyk 70-30 split say about other fighters? We're gonna talk about that tonight. We're gonna let that cook and roast because somebody's got to talk about it. So it might as well be us. You know how it go down, right, fam? But anyway, guys, if you are new to the channel, on this beautiful evening, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and let these phone lines go ahead and come on in, because you know how we do. We always let people call in and get or give some smoke. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys, you know how it does. Right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get this right here on now. We're gonna go ahead and open up these phone lines real quick. And right now, we always do that live on the air, so that way I make sure that it's up and open and ready to rock and roll. And it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is up and going. That's how we get down, right? So we are ready for that. And like I said, we are actually going to go ahead and let the phone lines go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and let the algorithms kick on in while we let these people go ahead and go on down. We're going to go ahead and talk about this a little bit. So Usyk and Tyson Fury put it out there that he wants to get 70-30 split with Usyk. Now, Usyk, I think they went back and forth a little bit, but Usyk said, you know what? I want those belts, man. I definitely want those belts. I want that belt. I want to be undisputed. So what did Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury played his hand. You know what I mean? He knew Usyk wanted that belt real bad, or wanted a shot at it at least. Whether he wins or not, that's a different story. So Tyson Fury, being the guy that he is and the over the top businessman he is, all the way out. Even though other people didn't do that to him, you know what I mean? They didn't do that dude like that, but that's just Tyson Fury. He acts like he's a lovable guy, but Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury, man. He never had me fooled, but some people he did, and I think with some people, they just didn't care about Tyson Fury in the first place. They just wanted to see Wilder lose, and they just figured that no matter what Tyson Fury done, said, how he acted, they were going to back him all the way to the end. But it's funny that Tyson Fury is still with his same antics, and nobody has anything to say at all about it. You know what I'm saying? Is that not crazy? That's what's crazy, you know? But anyway, so Usyk takes a 70-30 split. But what does that say about all these other boxers out here? You know, you see Ryan Garcia. What did he do? He stepped up to the plate. He said all the things that Gervonta Tank Davis wanted. He gave that up. He made a lot of things he didn't really want to do, but he did it anyway, just to make sure that he got that that fight. That's what he wanted to do, so that's what he did. Also, you had Devin Haney. Devin Haney done it. Devin Haney went over there, fought Kambosos. He had to take 2 fights going across the pond, way down in Australia, just to make that fight, right? So he took 2 fights with Kambosos, and he had to go take one with Lomachenko, because guess what? That's how it was structured. He did what he had to do so he could make sure that he took that fight, right? So that goes back to all these other boxers. What do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts on that? You know, you got people like Terrence Crawford. You got people, we got to address that, right? Terrence Crawford said that the hardest thing, this has got to be the absolute hardest fight to make, is between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. Because it's been going on for over a year, man. You know what I mean? Earl Spence had a fight last April, right? And they knew that with that fight with Earl Spence coming, they said they was already really ready, wanting to talk to Terrence Crawford. So they knew it was going to be a thing, right? Even though they wasn't really down to negotiate and taper, I don't think so. But they knew that fight was going to be the next fight that Earl was going to want to make, right? Earl has always said that's what he was going to do, right? So Earl got in the ring, and that was April. It's just a month from now, right? In a month from now, I think it was April the 14th last year is when he fought. 14 to 15 last year, I think is what it was. So Terrence knew that. So after that fight, Earl called off Terrence Crawford. If you guys don't Remember that? We're going to go ahead and jog your memory. This is what was said.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
Yeah. You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. Like I said, I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you. Man down. Straight CZ. I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I come up for that motherfucking belt.
So there you have it. That's how you call somebody out when you really want to get down and fight, right? That's what happens. That's what you do. You go out there and you call them out, and that's what Earl Spence did, right? So now they've been arguing about splits and everything else for all this other stuff and all these other things and concessions that fighters want. When a fighter really wants to fight, they're going to do what it takes to make that fight. You know what I mean? But fighters still want to make sure they get what they're worth, at least, right? Now, in this case with Usyk deserves to have a better split than 70-30, I would think. I think it should be a 60-40 split, right? Usyk actually has all the belts. So really, technically, Usyk should be A side, really, right? Tyson Fury is a bigger draw, so to speak. And Tyson Fury has that one belt. And I guess they get all this other stuff up and going. But, man, the thing about it is, man, somebody had to say it. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury and Usyk did what he had to do to make this fight because he really, really wanted that fight. If Terrence Crawford really, really wants that fight, and Earl Spence, why is it taking so long to make this fight? Ryan Garcia and them, I mean, they went at it. They had they actually supposed to have a contract already negotiated before Tank's last fight. Tank had that fight, and I guess they had to go back out and really get back to the negotiation table and get some other stuff done. But anyway, it went. They made sure they did what they had to do to get that fight done. So the Ryan Garcia-Tank Davis fight is done. Ryan said he took a lot of things. He gave Tank what he wanted. He had to take a rehydration clause. Ryan wasn't too happy with that, but he said, you know what? That's what I said I'll take, and that's what I'll do, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about that, too. It's because, a lot of people up in there about it. I was wondering, I was like, look, what was the point in him taking a rehydration clause? What's the whole point of that, right? But he took a rehydration clause, Tank giving a rehydration clause. But really what it was is this how they look at it. Because people's question are, why did Barrios fight at 140 and Tank Davis came out with the 140 and didn't ask Barrios for a rehydration clause? To see what it was is Tank campaigns at 135, Barrios is 140. Barrios had a belt, so Tank moved up to fight Barrios, had to get that belt, so Tank couldn't go in there and say, well, you got to do all this, all that when you have a belt, right? So that's why Tank moved up. But with Tank and Ryan wants Tank's clout. Basically, that's really what it comes down to, right? So Ryan wants to fight Tank, but Tank is like, I'm 135, bro. If you got a belt, I'll come up here and get that belt. So Ryan like, nah, man, I can't. Damn. But look, man, I want that. But look, I can't make 135. So they did 136 as a catch weight, and then said Ryan could not rehydrate 10 pounds over that, meaning Ryan couldn't come in past 146, right? But Ryan said that he normally, when he enters the ring or whatever else, he's like 140, 148, like 2 pounds off. So he said it wouldn't be a big difference. Maybe, maybe not. But my thing is this, for you to bring it up, you had to put it out there for a reason. You wanted it out there and you wanted everybody to know that you took that, right? So it has to be a problem. Hope Ryan's not using it as an excuse, but I do pat Ryan on the back because Ryan did what he had to do to make that fight, which is kudos to Ryan. You know what I mean? When you want a champion, you want what a champion has, which Tank doesn't have. Devin Haney is the undisputed champ, but Tank does have his belts, whatever else, right? So he's a regular champ. So, but at the end of the day, Tank wants those fights with all the big names. Ryan wants those fights with all the big names, right? That's what they're all saying right now, right? So Ryan had to do what he had to do to get back into that because he could no longer campaign at 135, which is okay. But it goes back to show you that if a fighter really wants to fight, he's going to do what it takes to make that fight. The same way Terrence Crawford should make sure he does what he has to do to make that fight with Earl Spence. And Earl Spence should do what he has to do to make sure he makes that fight with Terrence Crawford. Now, Terrence Crawford, he does have a belt. He is the undisputed champion at 140. right? Now, Earl is A side. Earl said that they both admitted on Twitter that Earl said, hey, I even said you can come out last. I'm giving you the last one, right? Then plus they said we're giving you transparency. We're giving you everything you want. And before that fight that Terrence Crawford had, Terrence Crawford did say that he agreed to all terms, and so did Errol Spence. So I don't know how we had to go back to the negotiation table, but I told you guys before that stuff is a done deal, and I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that the Errol Spence Jr. and the Terrence Crawford fight is already a done deal, man. They're just not coming out because they want to make sure that they announce it at the time that they want to announce it. They're not going to let people like Mike Coppinger put that out there, right? And I stand on that. And I'm just saying, I had a video. You guys can go see my previous video of me talking about it and why did I think that. And so you guys can go check that video out. But like I said, it's a done deal. You know what I mean? They're not going to be waiting this long and you don't hear anything about it, but they are going to announce that. I thought it would be this week right here before this Friday. Maybe it won't be, but we will see. But it goes back to show you that if a fighter wants to fight, they're going to make all the things that they can do to make that fight happen because they see the bigger picture. Floyd Mayweather even said that when he fought De La Hoya was A side, and he agreed and took everything that Oscar said, and he went in there and he beat Oscar. And that's what fighters do. That's what Errol Spence did. Errol Spence went across seas, went over and fought Kell Brook, did what he had to do. He brought that belt home. That's what Clarissa Shields did. She went over there, went across the pond, and she made sure that she did what she had to do to get in there. You know what I mean? To get that. League of Legacy, salute, champ. Appreciate you for showing back up, man. Yeah, man, we're here just cooking about this Tyson Fury 70-30 split. And 70-30 split with him and Usyk. And so that's going to be a really good fight. I'm glad to see that. But I'm getting everybody's thoughts on the 70-30 split. And what does that say about other fighters? Because you have fighters like Tyson Fury and Usyk that did what they had to do to make that deal. Now, do I approve of that? No. I think Tyson Fury should have gave him a better split. But that's just what Tyson Fury does, man. Tyson Fury is a jerk. Excuse me. Tyson Fury is a jerk. There's nothing new about that. We all know this dude was a jerk. This is nothing new. That's just what Tyson Fury is. He's never going to stop being a jerk. But he has charisma. He does bring people in. Either you love him or you hate him, right? But we already knew what Tyson Fury would do, right? And Tyson Fury says he wanted that fight. And I'm not saying that he was doubtful about beating Usyk. But at the end of the day, you want to be undisputed, right? That's what every fighter's goal should be, is to be undisputed, right? So why didn't Tyson Fury give this dude 50-50 or 60-40 split? He has all the belts. You know what I mean? So you make it hard when you know you really want the fight. You're gonna go fight some silliness, you know what I mean? But that's why, his days are numbered. His days are numbered. He can only keep those antics up so much. He says sometimes you do whatever it takes to get the shot you want. Yeah, you do. And that's been going on for years as far as boxing. You know what I mean? It's just here within recent years that these fighters say, oh man, it's just too much. But that's been going on in the beginning of time. And there's boxers out there that took fights and had to give up part of their purse for the duration of their career just to get a fight with a boxer. You know what I'm saying? So it's been some crazy outlandish stuff. The boxers put that on you, is that they try to make you to where you really don't want the fight, but if you do take the fight, if they lose, they still win. That's what kind of situation that they try to put you in. And that's basically what Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? So Tyson Fury just say, hey, you lose. Hey, if I lose, you win whatever it is. It's 70-30. I'm getting 70% of it, right? But everybody had a problem. You know what's funny? Everybody had a problem when it was a joke when Errol Spence said the split he would give Crawford. Oh man, it should be 60, it should be 50-50 and all this. And he was just and he was just throwing it out there. Instagram or Twitter, whatever it was on his girlfriend's page, right? So that's all it was. It was supposed to be a joke, right? Now they're not even still crying about the splits. That ain't even out there. It's all kind of other stuff that they was crying about. But my point is, and it just doesn't fall on Crawford, it falls on all these other fighters as well. Because Ryan Garcia, he also did what he had to take, what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? And so did Devin. Devin did what he had to do, right? So these fighters out here that really want these fights are really doing what they got to do to make these fights happen. They just really are. But some of these other people, they really, truly not wanting to fight. They're not wanting to fight, man. Because if you really thought you were going to go in there and win, and you would look at the situation. If you got one belt and the guy you fighting got a few belts, and you really want those belts, don't you do what you got to do? And vice versa, right? That's what should have been done. Yeah. He said no one said that. Talks about the fact that Spence said that after Crawford said Spence is getting lower percentage than him. Yeah, man. Nobody's really bringing that kind of stuff up. It just seems to me, I don't know what that deal was about that when they was negotiating the fight, but I think we're past that now, League of Legacy. And I said that fight is a done deal, and I stand on that fight. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to wear y'all out with that, but that fight is a done deal because you don't think about it. You don't hear nothing from Spence. You don't hear nothing from Crawford. And they're ordering this fight on this other thing, right? And that could just be, you never know what's going on behind closed doors too. Because just to make sure that they get in this fight, they could have ordered this fight, said, okay, Crawford, you can go fight this other person and you're not going to make any money. Because if you fight, then you're going to fight under De La Hoya because it's going to go to a purse bid. You don't want that purse bid to be De La Hoya and De La Hoya to bid on that. Because PBC ain't going to bid on that. Top Rank ain't going to bid on it. The Zone ain't going to bid on it. So what do? If De La Hoya bids on that fight with you, you know what's going to happen? You are going to get $1 million, $2 million. They probably won't even get $2 million off of that. You don't want to go up there and fight, even though Terrence Crawford will win, you don't want to fight for $1 million. If you fight for $1 million and you got 5, 10, 15, $20 million on the table with Earl Spence and you go take $1 million now, Terrence is not going to feel good with that. Terrence ain't going to feel good with that, man. Not at all. So I know Terrence is not going to take that split. So I'm telling you guys right now, that's a done deal. You just ain't heard about it because they're not wanting to announce it. They're not ready to announce it, but they get ready to announce that. They tell me, oh, they still in negotiation. Why would you be still in negotiation? Said I won't hold my and that's the smartest. It does, but what happened? This is what happened, League of Legacy. That BLK fight was an eye-opener for him. He didn't make the $10 million. He only made about $3-4 million, right? But you can't go back to BLK Prime. And what you just now showed all the other promoters. Yeah. What you gonna show is all the promoters. Hey, listen, all the promoters see they can't put that money in you. If you're not fighting the right person, your name ain't gonna bring it out. It's just not gonna do it. So who's gonna give you the money that you want? And you got to think Crawford right now knows he's at the twilight of his career. So in the next 2 years, he's got to be coming out of there, right? So he got to hit it big. He wants to make that big bucks on his way out. He's got millions of dollars, but you want to stack up the rest of that money you can when you come up out of there. Salute, Brian. So you want to get that. And pretty much all the other people are telling you that, even Steven Espinosa. They all telling you without telling you. Yeah, man, they still negotiating, man. They ain't negotiating. They are getting ready to announce all of that, but they don't want to tell you that. They don't want to mess nothing up right now. They put everything in order, getting it all taken care of, and knocking it out. Period. There's nothing else on the table for Crawford. There's nothing on the table else for Spence. Spence fighting Keith Thurman does nothing for Spence. It don't do nothing for Spence. Because whether he fights Keith Thurman, Virgil Ortiz, Spence is still going to make money. Spence makes money. His name is a draw. Spence is a draw. He could have fought Conor Benn and make money. He could fight anybody and make money. Terry Smoot, salute. He said, all hail King Tszyu. Yeah, man. Is that not crazy? I thought Tim Tszyu would get a boxing lesson. But he didn't. Man. Tim Tszyu didn't get a boxing lesson, bro. Y'all know I picked a lot of us picked Charlo on that. A lot of people picked Charlo. Whole lot of people picked Charlo on that. I thought the dude was gonna I thought they was gonna show dude some boxing. Man, listen. All jokes aside, what's name needs to retire. All right. Appreciate you, League of Legacy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you on the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Nah, man, I'm not making that bet. I don't really bet, man. I bet a little bit here and there, but nah. Yeah, but I appreciate it though. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support of the channel, man. Thank you, League of Legacies. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's a done deal, League of Legacies. Oh man, how could he listen, Terry, listen, man. Listen. I don't understand, how do you lose in front of Alicia Baumgardner? That girl is bad. You could put me out there to fight Godzilla, and I'm going to beat Godzilla if Alicia Baumgardner is right there. If she came to the fight with me, she flew all the way to Australia with me. Nah, bruh. Nah, man. I will not lose that fight. You could put King Kong up there and you can have Godzilla up there. Godzilla, both. I will fight them both in the same night and come out victoriously. Alicia, oh man, you saw she rolled up to the camp. She was doing what she does, man. Looking good as ever, man. Oh, Hackett said Tony was having a lot of sex over there. Hey, you know what? That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Hey, T-Word said it too. He said because Tony was in that bum all weekend. Well, if he lost because of that, guess what? That's understandable, bruh. But I think I would have. Listen, you don't want to lose. Go over there and get beat down like that. You know what I mean? You listen. I'd be like, look, Alicia, it's gonna be a whole lot better once I win. Get these belts. Come on back. He was supposed to beat Tim Tszyu, man. You know what I mean? You win that one. You know what I mean? Imagine, dude. Him and Alicia could have had a really good couple of days after that. She could have helped him healed up, nursed him back to health, all of that. You gotta go out on your shield. Well, he went out on the shield though. Yeah, he got crushed right in front of her, man. Dude, he was getting beat so bad towards the end. I thought he was gonna try to tag for his brother to come in and fight for him. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's see what's.
League of Legacies.
Showboating Sports, League of Legacies, you home, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm phenomenal, man. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Salute.
Yo, look, man. Hey, I'm with you, but I don't know how he lost that one. We even talked about it actually. We was like, nah, with her, he can't lose that fight. Because it puts you in a bad position, and I think maybe part of that was on his mind, along with I don't know what Hackett said was true, but it made me think about his lack of movement. I was like, well, you got a point, like he's making some sense. Well, and people don't understand though. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you a personal story, right?
Go ahead.
I took this girl on the cruise. We was over in the Bahamas. We went to Atlantis, and we was in the water. What was going on? But people are looking going down the right, and I'm like, what is going on? So she's in front of me, She goes and sits on the left, and she looks up at me and says, "Oh, it looks like you're going into a shark tank." And then she goes. And I'm like, ain't that about the most selfish thing? Like, we supposed to talk about this right now. Right. How you just gonna go? Because now I gotta go. Because, like, if I walk around, she gonna be like, why you not wet? Like, what you coming from over there from? And what I've done is I put her in a position to tell me to man up.
Right.
And I don't care who it is. Ain't no woman ever gonna tell me to man. Hey, I'm gonna do whatever. Hey, I went over there, I saw the sharks, and I went. I didn't even think twice about it. I just was going. You can tell me to man up. So you man up. That's the response. It's completely different. Yeah. But man, I think maybe he was thinking like it was. I don't know. Like I don't know how that happened. Because he wasn't even throwing that much.
Why didn't he just look outside the ring and look at her face? That right there should have got your adrenaline flowing. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm going out here and swing for the fences because he got knocked out anyway. You know what I mean? So you might as well come on with it. Tszyu? Oh, man.
It made me think of when Martin was saying, like, what's that ride like with the person who just got knocked out? Like, now you got to have that conversation with her and you training her. It's like at some point, depending on how hard you push her, she might say, well, you ain't do that to Tszyu. Why you
exactly. That dude gave a subpar performance. He was fighting like a journeyman. Was he not? Dude, his career, the way he fought, I said his career over, dude. His career over. You can't come back from that, man.
Something was off. Like, I don't know if I can just attribute that to aging out, because he wasn't doing normal stuff you should do.
Right.
Like,
but they said
basic stuff.
But everybody said he been where they said he might have been getting something the whole weekend. 2 people said that in the chat. That he was over there being with her the whole weekend. That could be what it is, but you know better than that too, you know?
It's like, I can get that with the movement or the lack of movement, but you still gotta throw, like, you know? But I'll tell you one thing though, that fight made me think of the Fulton anyway.
Oh, did
because
it?
I like Fulton, man. Like, I do. Because, like, I wanted Harrison to win. Well, the biggest reason I wanted Harrison, honestly, the biggest reason for me was because I was like, look, you can't lose in front of her, my dog. Look, hey, I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I congratulate, like Nonito, the man, I'm like, yo, Rachel that's fine. I'm happy that he has somebody like that in his corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I congratulate people like that.
Yeah.
But I like Stephen Fulton, but man, there's a big part of me that's been pushing myself to say, yeah, Fulton got this. But if Inoue's power transitions up, man, honestly, I could see him overwhelming him, man.
You think so?
And I hate to say that, man, like, this thing has been lacking because he's so likable, man. I like Stephen Fulton. I like him.
T-Word just now brought something up. Listen to this. T-Word just said Fulton's going to be coming off of Ramadan. It'll be tough.
Yeah.
And Devin Haney will be too. Devin Haney will be too.
Yeah. But see, the difference is Haney fighting Lomachenko. Anyway, like, there's a reason they call him a monk. Like I know his last fight, it looked like the dude was just selling up, or the dude was really just selling up, trying not to lose the fight. But what I really took away from that fight was the way that Inoue kept in the middle of the round transitioning, trying to do different things. Like, the biggest problem with Ennis, Jerron, was he just wasn't making those adjustments in the fight. And you see Inoue doing it on the fly, like, okay, I'm gonna try this. All right, I'm gonna try it. All right, I'm like, you just see him coming back with it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, man, like, I Steven, he's real likable, and he had me. I was like, yo, I just love his charisma and everything. I'm rooting for him. He look like me, you know. I ain't gonna, you know. But it was like, but damn, as I'm just like, really. I'm seeing Harrison just went down. I don't like to be wrong. So now I'm looking at all my other thoughts with other fights and stuff. I'm just like, yo, man, like, if Inoue's power transitions, I think it's going to be rough on my boy.
Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. These fighters, what's supposed to happen and what's happening is two different things. These fighters, I don't know if it's their lack of fighting or what's going on, but they're not themselves, man. They just not, man. That Tony Harrison shouldn't have went out like that. Tony Harrison shouldn't have went out like that, man. Not like that, man. He kept saying he didn't have no answers. He had no answers. Okay, and I know it was a small ring, but that wasn't that small to where he couldn't step side to side and do something. He did nothing, man. Nothing at all. So let me ask you this. Is it a fact that him and Alicia Baumgarten Gardner, are they really a thing, or is it just we all putting it out there?
Well, I mean, so real talk, like, I dropped Alicia like 3 months ago. So, you know, I don't know how I mean, honestly, I don't know. It seems like it's a situation where it can linger over, especially when you see like just certain tendencies with their closeness and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But overall, I mean, at the end of the day, like, let's say that was the case. My thing is, you know, like you said, he said he didn't have any answers, and it just made me think, like, when you're doing math and you're not showing the work, and it's like, there was stuff that you just weren't doing. It wasn't like you were doing stuff and then there was no answer. Like, you only going halfway through. So what do I put the blame on that on?
Right.
That's why I said it's just weird.
Yeah,
you know, how you only jabbing? How you not throwing other shots outside of that? How you not using the jab to actually set stuff up? But that's what you do.
Yeah,
like,
that's his bread and butter. His bread and butter is, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jab you and I'm gonna box you. He did not fight. If he fought Tszyu anywhere near how he fought Charlo, it would have been an easy night for him. Easy night.
Yeah, he should have won that easy.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, it's weird because it's one thing I always think about is you know, when I was in the ring once, just sparring, and I thought about the episode of The Contender when they was over in the UK, and the dude that this was my guy. Mm-hmm. And it was like he was so tired. It's like, throw a punch. Like, I'm yelling at the screen, throw a punch. Like, he just wasn't punching. And I'm like, man, you supposed to dig deep somewhere. Like, I'm basically on the couch talking about, like, you supposed to be able to dig deep, find that spark somewhere. It don't matter. You can't get tired. And then I was in the ring throwing punches in my head, but they wouldn't come out because I was so tired. So I was like, that's what he's
Gotcha.
So I don't know where he was. I can say what it looked like. We can talk about what it looks like, but to us, it's like, yo, just do you. I don't know if he thought he was, or if, you know what I'm saying, just something he saw was keeping it back. Like, I mean, yeah, he need to retire, because if he's second getting punches like that, we see what happens when you do that.
Yep. And then T-Word said that it seemed like Tony Harrison was trying not to gas out. He picked it up in the 6th and 7th round, but then got caught. Yeah, so I don't know. That could be what it was, but it goes back. You know what? I hate saying this, because when we like a fighter, when you say stuff like it's like we making excuses for that fighter. You know what I mean? It's like, I can accept the fighters that we pick to lose, but fight like you've always been fighting. You know what I mean? If he fought like he fought Jamel Charlo and lost, I'd be like, hey, he got beat by the better man. You know what I mean? Dude brought it out. But when you're in there and you're not doing what you do, that's like Terry coming here and not smooting. You know what I mean? If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that's like Deontay Wilder goes in there and don't throw that hard punch. You know what I mean? You're like, Deontay, you didn't even try to knock him out. You know what I mean? You was just hugging the whole fight. You was just jabbing the whole fight. That ain't what you do. You don't just jab. You ain't even got to jab. You know what I'm saying? So...
Right, you coming out acting brand new. Right? Yeah. Like, we ain't never seen this version of you. So where this person came from? So yeah.
Hey, Terry said Tony let Tim take his girl. That's exactly what happened, man. He let Tszyu take his girl, man. I'm hot about it, dude.
Hey man, maybe you can go get it back now. Well, obviously he can't protect you.
Hey, they ready for me to take my shirt off and come on in that ring too. So shit, I'll take my shot for it. Hey, I ain't gonna go out like that. I'm gonna muster up something from somewhere to take this victory. Hey, listen, I don't care if I'm gonna have to be Rolly and do some elbows. I'm doing something in that ring to get that victory, man.
I get DQ before I get knocked out.
Hey, he didn't even hold the dude. Listen, Tszyu popping him in the face. He didn't even try to hold him. It's like, dude, you ain't even clinching? Why wouldn't you clinch? He didn't even clinch, man.
Yeah, that's why I said it seemed like he was just spaced out or something, man. I don't know. I don't know if it was a trip there or what, but it just seemed like he wasn't there.
Man, something was gone, man. I hate to say, listen, man, something is going on with all these fighters. And I understand, because, you know, when they was asked him, he was just like, man, them better run. I ain't gonna make no excuse. I'm like, dude, there's a reason for this. You know what I mean? There's got to be a reason.
Right.
And I like to hear it. Just say, hey, you know, Baumgartner did it to me. I can live with that. If he say I overtrained, I can live with that. But give me something, man. Don't just say the better man won when you wasn't doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, because it wasn't like he came in there with this ultimate plan and that plan to take you out.
Yeah, exactly. I had the wrong game plan. I can live with that. He didn't have nothing. I got a jab. Did you think a jab was gonna win? You had nothing else besides a jab, dude. Nothing. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man.
Well, hey, I mean, it's a wrap now. So, I mean, he's seen. I mean, he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that looked like he might not have been okay. That boy was out before he hit the ground. He was out on the ropes.
Yep.
So at least he's all right. You know, that's a good thing.
Yeah, he seemed to be okay. He took a little bit more punishment. The ref let him get his head knocked a few more times, thinking he's gonna do something. The ref was like, "Come on, Tony, you Tony." Toon said, "From what I see, you Tony, man, come on with it."
To do more.
Yeah, like Tony Harrison, you Tony Harrison, man. You fought Jamel Charlo, tooth and nail. You know what I mean? And what Jamel say? Jamel said, hey, he didn't have a dog. And Tony didn't have no dog in him at night. That ain't Tony Harrison, man. That ain't him. But hey, who knows? You know what I'm saying? He said, from what I see, Tim can't beat Charlo at all. Yeah, and from what I saw, he couldn't beat Tony Harrison. I was made a liar on that one, man. Listen, I'm gonna start shutting my mouth up a little bit, dude, because every time I say ain't no way, it's a way. Next thing I know, Jamel will get in there and he'll be wanting to hug. I'm like, what the hell is it? What's going on?
Yeah, it do make you think about how, like you said, just like what's going on with the fighters and stuff with these different things occurring. But it's, you know, it's a lack of focus. Now, all these things point back to Alicia. I ain't trying to blame her. But she is an easy distraction. I ain't like
she is.
That's an easy distraction.
Hey, Terry said.
I remember when I first saw her. I was like, oh shoot. She's like, what? I didn't even know she was a fighter when I first saw her.
Hey, Terry said he better hurry up and drop a baby in her real fast. Listen, when they went down there, 2 of them went to Australia. 3 of them should have been coming back. He should have had her pregnant.
So we know if in 8 months, she was, you know, 5 months she's showing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's what happened to the flight.
Yeah, he retired. I'm like, I'm cool. But then somebody here said that wasn't even to retire off of. And because you heard he said, they said, what's your plan? He said, well, I'm going to auction off my suit so that way I can buy my gym a new roof. I'm like, you didn't make that from your payday? You know what I mean? From the payday, you can't buy a roof. You got what's going on? You know? I don't get it, man. He should have made a little something. Yeah. He's gonna auction off his outfit.
He got to figure something out then, because apparently training ain't scaring him enough.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
Damn, then he getting a little bit of money.
Then it goes back to, I mean, is she getting that relationship discount?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Shouldn't he be getting a trainer's tip? But how much she make? But you know what? Women don't make a whole lot anyway, though. So they don't make a whole lot.
That's true.
They don't make a whole lot, but where she is, she should make a little bit though. Well, you know what? She make her money off endorsements, and he ain't getting none of that endorsement money.
Right, yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm like,
I wish him the best.
Hope for 20
I really want to see him come back just so he don't go out like that. You know, like I don't want that to be the last way we see him.
Like, Yeah, him hugging the
Man,
rope.
do something. Yeah, fight. What's his name? Blair Flair or something.
Yeah, yeah. Go beat up on Rolly. Go beat up on Rolly, bro.
This give me a new image, man.
Yeah.
Give me a new last image.
Yeah.
Right now, it's put you on the ropes and your eyes out. I'm like,
Yeah, man. I don't like him hugging on that rope, man.
Like that.
Hey, T said I think he was trying to join the trying to draw some attention for his situation for people to donate money in for that, right? And he lost on that. Nobody didn't say I'm gonna throw you something. Yeah, listen. Tim Tszyu people them should say, man, you know what? You came over and got your head knocked in. We'll throw $1,000 on the roof. How much could a roof cost? 10 grand maybe. They could have gave him $250. You know what I mean? Something, man.
And then can't you put the roof on the property taxes or something like that?
I don't know what they can do up there in his stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anywho, man, I'm sure somebody else got something to say.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you calling in, fam.
Oh, always here to support, man. Take it easy. I'll be back in the chat.
All right, man. Catch up with you. All right. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Yeah. We got Will Peoples in the building. Will said, I finally caught you on. Yeah, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Yeah, we're here going off on this, Will. Get your thoughts on this, man. We talking about the Tony Harrison fight right now. He said a jab with 2 or 4 or low. Yeah, any of that would have worked, T. Any of that. Yeah, Terry. Listen, Harrison needs a tune-up. Man. And his last fight he did, what was that, 11 months? Was that 11 months out the ring? Yeah, I think Danny Garcia would have beat Harrison too. But hell, listen, whichever one we picked, the opposite would have happened. Tony got schooled. Yeah, man. Tony's jab, like Toon said, he was throwing that jab and didn't have nothing behind it. He did okay with the jab, but it really wasn't enough to even keep dude off of him. It's like he was just putting it, but he never jabbed the body. He never went to dude's body ever. I mean, come on, man. Harrison is a good fighter. I don't understand it. He fighting like Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. And you know, and earlier, T was saying that it's the older fighters that's not fighting, it's the younger fighters that's getting it in. It is. These older fighters fighting one time a year, one time every 15, 16 months, ain't getting it, man. That's why they all getting rusty up there, man. Julian Williams, yeah. J-Rock would have beat Tony Harrison that one, yeah. Yeah, Banana Rosario would have beat him too. Yeah. But man, you know what? They made us, listen, Tony Harrison made everybody look bad because Tim Tszyu didn't do some outstanding job. Yeah, Austin Trout would have beat him. Listen. Hey, I am so glad he didn't fight Stretch Armstrong. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, the big tall dude. What's his name? What is his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. He would have lost that fight. Fundora. Yeah, he'd have lost that fight with Fundora. Fundora would have knocked him out earlier. Man, yeah, whatever it is. Sebastian Fundora, man. Yeah, Tony, man, it's over, man. He 32 years old. His brother said he wasn't focused. Yeah, he was something. Even he came out, even his press conference, he was saying, man, the game plan was good. I did good. The training camp was excellent. Everything went good. He was like, but man, let me just say the better man won tonight. I don't know what that was. Do y'all think that, y'all remember when in the very beginning of the fight, when Tim Tszyu clipped him and he looked like he was hurt at the beginning? Do y'all think he just didn't recover the rest of the fight? The whole fight, his eyes looked real good and glassy the whole time, and he never looked right. But he didn't even start the fight out right anyway, so. Said a tall drink of water would have KO'd him. Yeah, exactly. Will, the tall drink of water. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Said to train him. Yeah, T, where was you at? T, did your training over there? See, T couldn't win. T couldn't went over there to that training camp. He been too busy looking at Alicia, man. You know what I mean? He'd been too busy looking at Alicia. Castano, Laura, Danny, Keith at 154 would have beat Tony. He's a shell of himself. Yeah. Hey, Terry, you ain't smooting on that one. You are right about that. He's a shell of himself, bro. He did not look. There was nothing that Tony did that night that looked like Tony. Nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing that Tony did that night that looked good. It's not been no good to Tony. Hey, T, as soon as you walked in the gym to go help train him, you looked over there and seen Alicia and be like, man, I'm gonna have to let Tony get beat down for this one. So hopefully that she leave him on that one, man. And then you can go be her trainer. Will people said T-Word versus Terry Smoot. Yeah. Hey, T, you'd have to let him get knocked out on that one. Terry said he already got to fight another YouTuber, man. He said he can't keep fighting everybody, man. He said, man, Toon said, I think he threw the fight. He said, ain't no way in the world he got that bad, that fast, in his opinion. He said, man, even Pacquiao got something left at almost 50 years old. Yeah, at least have 1 or 2 rounds where you look good. Said, yeah, Tony, you got it. Keep on going, man. That's it. He said, I don't fight senior citizens. Oh, Terry called you a senior citizen. Oh, man. Oh, he said 7-Eleven cheap seats, Terry. Yeah, Will, that's it. 7-Eleven. Yeah, back behind 7-Eleven. Yeah, you're right, Terry. How she look you in the eyes and take you serious as she got to see you get body bagged by a prospect fighter. Yeah, Tim Tszyu, man. The only thing that'll save him face, and I hope it doesn't happen, the only thing that'll help him is if he goes up and he drops and knocks out Jamel. If he knocks out Jamel, he is what he is. He is what he say he is. I don't see it happening, but hey, hopefully I won't be sitting here saying they don't look like the same Jamel. He said, damn, I didn't know 32 is when I can apply for AARP. Hey, listen, every fighters that we think can do something, I do not know what that is, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with these cats, man. Do y'all think they just spending too much time out the ring, man? Do you think that Terry, hey, y'all, do y'all think that that Tony was just not training at all the way until he got this call and jumped in there in a few weeks and he just totally rusty? He wasn't doing anything? My bad, Terry. I thought you was 52. Yeah, man. Fury is greedy, man. Hey, but y'all did hear one thing. One thing that let me know it's over for Tony, and we move on back on this Usyk Fury thing, is Tony Harrison said getting hit in the face all the time, I don't like that and all this. When a fighter starts talking like that, they ain't not wanting to fight no more, man. When they start talking about getting hit in the face and not wanting to go through that war, that ain't what they want. Yeah. We call all NBA and NFL players got a hot new prospect to hit the market. Yeah, however, she's feisty, she may put hands on you. Yeah. You know how many people sign up for that? Sign up for them hands? T-Word said, F Fury. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but really, man, this Fury-Usyk thing, what do y'all think that sends out to all these other fighters, man, that ain't doing what it takes to do it? I don't think that it should have been a 70-30 split with Usyk and Fury. It should have been a 50-50 or 60-40. You know what I mean? Hell, Usyk got 3 belts. Tyson Fury only got 1. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a really good fight. I mean, it's gonna be a really good pull because it's for undisputed. But everybody ain't rushing to go pack out stadiums just for Fury. You know what I mean? Then you got to fight down. They got to fight in the Middle East. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Fury's just greedy, Brian. Fury is definitely greedy, man. Yeah, Toon, I'm with you on that. It should have been 60-40. I could have lived with that, man. Because the guy got 3 belts, you got 1 belt. That's the difference, man. If you say, okay, I'm a bigger draw, okay, I get that. Give you 10% more. But 30% more and you got 1 belt? Yeah, I agree with you, Terry. Listen, I hope Usyk pulls that over. Listen, I want Tyson Fury to get beat so bad. You got Usyk with a split? But Terry, because he draw and well, really what it is he don't care if he gets that or not. You know what I mean? So Fury looks at it like, I'm gonna hold it over your head. You want to be undisputed. So Fury already knows, you know what I mean? And Fury gonna take you down to where he wants you to want to fight real bad and come down to his playground where he can cheat. That's what it is. Oh yeah. Kambosos. Listen, Kambosos them was wild, man. They made that dude take 2 fights. Listen, Devin Haney had to take 3 fights. 2 over in Australia, and then 1 with Lomachenko. He had to take 3 fights. 3 of them. So what does that say about all these other fighters, man? You know what I mean? All these other fighters ain't willing to take a step back to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's not my life on the line. It's not. So I don't blame a fighter if they say, hey, man, I can go over there and lose. Or I can get seriously hurt for that. I get it. But with the same token, you know what you signed up for. And you signed up to be a warrior, and you only have so much livelihood in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You got an expiration date that's fighting. So either you're going to hit it big, get as much as you can out of it, and get out. You know? Yeah, Devin had to take 2 pay cuts. And then had to still be up under the top rank. Yeah, Tank would never, but think about it. Tank already had the name. Devin didn't. Devin need them for the name. Said Earl and Al stalled negotiations and didn't have any money for Bud. Same thing. Yeah, hey, like I said, Tony Harrison not being Tony Harrison is like Terry Smoot not smooting. If y'all ever come here and you see Terry Smoot not smooting, y'all let me know. We all got to get Terry out of here. Says 70-30, no rematch. He probably wants to pick my own gloves, no check. Yeah, no drug test either. Yeah. Hey, listen, Brian. You know Fury is stacking the cards his favor. Fury's going to do everything it takes to win that fight. He just is. The fix is in. The fix is in on that fight. Now, one thing about it is, Usyk ain't going to go in there and lay down, and Usyk can box. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a bad... Listen, Terry, if you come here and not smooting, man, it's a problem, dog. You're going to be right out there with Tony Harrison. We're going to be looking for Alicia Baumgartner around. We're going to say, well, what's going on? What happened to Terry? But yeah, man, Tyson Fury, man, they already loading that up. But also, I was addressing earlier about Ryan. Ryan saying that he's taking that rehydration clause. Tank, you know what I mean? First off, Tank could have, didn't have to make the dude take it. But at the end of the day, Tank gonna be A-side because Tank got the better name. And Tank say, hey, I'm not going up to 140. Everybody like, well, why'd he go with Barrios? Well, Barrios had a belt. So he went up, got his belt, went back to 135. Ryan doesn't have a belt. And Tank's name is bigger than Ryan's. But Ryan has a bigger social media following. So that helps Tank. So Tank look at it like, hey, if you want this fight, bruh, you gotta, they agreed, catch weight 136. Ryan can't go over 146. But Ryan did say that he normally, when he in the fight, he's 147, 148. That's just a 2-pound difference. So I don't know what it is. He said, I'm still surprised Tank made Ryan do a rehydration clause. Not sure if Barrios had one. Now, I don't think Barrios had one, but Barrios had a belt up there, and that's what he wanted. Tank wanted that belt. So he had to do a little something for Barrios for that fight. Know what I mean? That's why he couldn't make Barrios. I mean, he probably could have for the right amount of money. Barrios probably would have took it because Tank is such a big name. But at the end of the day, Barrios had a belt, and Tank wanted that belt. So Tank ran up there, got it, came back down to 135. And Ryan has neither. Ryan doesn't have a belt. Tank is a bigger draw than Ryan. Ain't no money coming over there. You know what I mean? Now they both gonna make some serious money off this fight, though, for real. Did they say what the split is with them? Did they say whatever? They never mentioned the split, did they? Does anybody know the split with Ryan and Tank? I don't know if I knew that or if I just forgot it. I think, man, this is gonna be a big one, Terry. This fight right here is gonna be a big one, man. This one's gonna sell a whole lot of pay-per-views, man. A whole lot. Because Ryan has a great big old social media following. It normally doesn't translate, but this fight right here is gonna translate because they're going to promote the hell out of this fight. This fight is going to be promoted like you wouldn't believe. This fight's gonna bring it in. Said Oscar did it, Floyd did it, Canelo do it, Pac did it. I don't want to hear it Tank A-side if you ain't want to fight. Yeah. Shouldn't have signed the contract. Yep. Everybody done it. Everybody done it. All fighters have done it. When they do it, they make it hard on you. You know, they all do that. Nah, ain't nobody said that. Yeah, Ryan ain't never been on pay-per-view. But I think it's gonna go. Yeah, I'm with you, T. I think it's gonna get on $1 million or more. I think it might. They just did it. Yeah, man. Them tickets started off cheap, man. The last time that was going up to, they was $29,000. John boy, what's up, John? Salute. He said, what up, everyone? About to crash. Good night. God bless. Appreciate you coming in, showing some love in the super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's crazy that sold out. Oh, I didn't know, John. Hey, John, I didn't know if anything was wrong, man. Hope you are feeling better. It's my first hearing that you wasn't feeling well, man. Hopefully everything is okay, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, John. I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope you start feeling better soon, man. Yeah, John. Let us all know, man. I don't know what's going on with you, man, but I hope you feel better soon, whatever it is, man. Hope you didn't have a wreck or something. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. He said I couldn't even hold my phone to watch today. For 9 today. Oh, man. Well, I hope whatever it is, it turns around for you pretty quick, John. Hope you get some sleep, man, and rest up, man. Man. Toon said, especially the illegal stream. Oh, my goodness, man. Are you serious? Oh, my goodness. Woo. Well, man, I'm glad you're still up and able to talk and do all that. That's a blessing, man. Well, hopefully your recovery time turns around quick, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Falling asleep and hitting it. Oh my goodness. Said Tune that did 800K plant. Yeah. Yeah. Me too, man. John, man, man, I appreciate the love, man, but God, man, hey, man. Goodness gracious, man. What's wrong with them? You hit a wall 90 miles an hour, and the first thing they want to do is just take you to jail? It happens, man. Oh, John, man, I hope that works out, man. God, I hope you feel better soon, man. Yeah, I hope you could get something out of that, man. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what they gonna do, man. I don't know what Tank and Ryan will do, man, but I know it's gonna be a good one, man. Like y'all said, that thing sold out pretty quick. That thing sold out pretty quick, and they reselling those tickets like crazy, man. Last time I heard, some of them seats was going for $29,000. Has it still been shooting up since then? Nah, he said he fell asleep. Tune said he was driving, fell asleep, and the auto just drove him right there in there, man. Appreciate you, John, on the super chat. He said they had to send in a higher up officer to apologize to me. Man, I was stuck doing a sobriety test for 15 to 20 minutes when I had a concussion. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, man. The first thing they should have done was make sure you went straight to the hospital. They could have done a blood test to make sure you was sober instead of got you out there. They know if you had a bad car wreck, why would you be able to do a sobriety test? You know what I'm saying? Man, that's foul, man. I'm with you on that, League Alexis. That's foul, man. Man, that is crazy, man. Oh my goodness, man. He said broken collarbone, 2 broke ribs, and a broken sternum. And they still had you doing a sobriety test? He said, nah, it was the new M850i from BMW. Oh my goodness, bruh. Oh my goodness, man. And they still had you doing all that, man? It seemed like they would have took you to the hospital first, man. And then checked your blood or checked some of that. Well, one good thing you wasn't in your truck too, you know, that semi. lied and said I was a drug dealer, so no pain meds. I've never been convicted of a drug crime. Oh, man. Are you serious? Oh, yeah, man. Please get you a lawyer, bruh. Please get you a lawyer on that one, man. Oh, man. I don't like when people overstep their boundaries like that, man. Man, hopefully you start feeling better real soon, man. Yeah, I'm with you on that, League of Legacy. Get you a lawyer, bruh. Get you a lawyer and fast, man. Man, that's wild. Dang, John. He said, I know Fanon, sure. Will find me a good one. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, Fanon knows. Yeah, Fanon a lawyer too, so I'm sure he knows some. Get you a good lawyer up there, man. Yeah, they did. They put him in a bad situation, dude. You done hit a wall at 90 miles, broke ribs and all. Because if I didn't think fast and cover my face instead of holding on to the steering wheel, I'd be dead. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here, bruh. You ain't had no broken legs, though. You said it was just ribs, sternum and stuff. So hopefully you make a full recovery with that, man. And they had you doing a sobriety test and took you straight to jail with broke ribs and all. And then lie, make sure you don't get pain medication and say that you on drugs. Yeah, man, that ain't good, man. That's not good at all. Yeah, man, that ain't good at all, man. Get that, man. That's bad, man. Well, I hope you start feeling better, man. Rest up. Let us know how you doing, bruh. So I think I fainted 20 times. So the officer said I was faking it and started smacking me. Are you serious? He really did smack you? Oh, shit. Yeah, lawyer up, bro. Lawyer up real quick for that, man. Lawyer up real quick for that. Clean cut, salute. Clean cut says, salute, Showboating chat. He said, prayers up for John Boy. Get well soon, bro. Yeah, that's entirely too far right there, man. They went too far with that, man. They went too far with making sure you didn't get pain meds. You know what I'm saying? You know what it could be too? What it is, them cops saw your car, man. And that's what it is. They saw you driving BMW, and that's them pissed them off. You know what I mean? They probably thought you was hustling. That's probably what it was. Exactly what it was. Thought you was hustling and thought they put that out there. Come to find out you're a working man. Yeah. Hope they get more than a suspension on that one. Cause man, listen, you having a concussion, them slapping you, man, that could have made everything a whole lot worse, dude. How you gonna hit somebody? I just had a wreck. He said, bro, when do you ever hear police apologize right away? Never. You never hear them apologize. They always make an excuse, so they act like it never happened. They like he a rookie and he dream of being a cop for life. Please don't press charges. They said that to you? Please don't press charges. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, it's not on you for that, bro. I agree with you, League of Legacy. That's not on you for that. Thing about it is, man, that's pain and suffering you had to go through, bro. Listen, you got a concussion, they slapping you in the face, you got broke ribs, and they doing a sobriety test, and then when you go to the hospital, they make sure you don't get nothing for pain. That is suffering. That is pain and suffering, bro. That's torturing you, bro. You know how hard it is to breathe with broke ribs? You know what I'm saying? You breathing with broke ribs and a messed up head. Your head foggy because you got a concussion. And they slap you? Nah, bro. If they apologize right off, you know they in the wrong. They know a suit is coming off of that one. Now, what they can do is go ahead and make sure they give you go ahead and settle with you out of that and drop all the charges, if that's what they're gonna do. But make sure that check that they write gotta be a pretty hefty check. Nah, man, you didn't ruin my show, man. Listen, man, we gotta make sure everybody all right, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, we gotta make sure everybody all right, man. That's more to it. Listen, boxing is what we do every night. We can talk that anytime, man. But somebody come in as part of the boxing fam that has a tragedy like that, man, I want to hear what's going on, man. You know, I know a lot of times people don't want to talk about their situations, man, but that's why, you know, I try not to be, you know, get into that. But, you know, since you said it, I heard everybody say it, so I figured everybody knew about it. And I wanted to know, man. Make sure you're all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger. That's bigger than boxing, man. A lot bigger than this channel. A whole lot bigger than this channel, man. Making sure somebody all right, man. We can go back to talking. Oh, wow. So they didn't know who you was, huh? Yeah, he could park outside your hospital room. Yeah. And they could have. It's all about compassion, man. Appreciate you, John. Man, you ain't got to do that, man. It's all, hey. Look, I had a copy and had it emailed to my doctor. My doctor, like, they trying to cover this up. Yeah, man. See, this is the thing, man. It's about compassion. Let's say somebody had a car wreck, and let's say you did have a drug conviction. Let's say any of that. It's not their job to punish you out there. Their job is to make sure that, for one, that you okay, get you medical help, and then let the courts handle whatever you did that was against the law, if you did something against the law. But in this one, you didn't do it. So that's the point that we're saying. They shouldn't be overstepping their boundaries, man. If you fell asleep and your car hit a wall 90 miles an hour, they know you, by looking at your BMW, they know you got to be hurt bad. Your BMW at 90 mile an hour impact is going to be significantly messed up. It just is. And you get somebody out of there, you got to make sure they okay. What's up, Diana? Salute. Glad you up in here. Yeah, that's bad, man. That's bad, John. Well, just make sure you hand it all over to your lawyer, man. He said, bro, when I woke up, my legs were shackled, both my handcuffs. When your sternum is broken. Ooh, said when your sternum is broke, it's forcing both of your bones to press together. Oh my God. It was unreal. I bet the pain was. You had broke ribs and a sternum. Man, dude. Hey, that's got to be painful, man. And then your head, all the other stuff that was in there, your head got to be ringing too from hitting all of that. But you have a concussion, your head hit pretty good, man. Man, well, I hope you get to feeling better real fast, man. I really do, man. Nobody should got to go through that, man. They should just take you to the hospital, let the hospital deal with it. Put an officer outside your room if that's how they felt, drew blood, and they would have known if you was on anything or not. And even if you was, it wasn't even, you know what I mean? It wasn't worth it to be out there slapping you and making you do a field sobriety test. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's crazy, man. Well, I hope, man, go get you some rest, bro. Let us know how you doing, man. We'll be back on tomorrow. Now, I have another acting gig come Thursday, so hopefully Thursday. Man, lately, man, my son was out all week last week for his from college from his spring break, and then I had acting jobs. Now this week I got another acting job Thursday, so that's why I've been missing on her a whole lot. Everybody, appreciate you. Come on, John. Yeah, League of Legacy. Yeah, like the cartel. Sending out an apology. Don't sue. Yeah. Uh-oh. He said first the doctor was like, nah, he find anyone got that many broken bones, they be crying, but this guy's still making jokes. Yeah, but they've come to find out that you really was hurt. And nobody was doing their job, boy. Yeah, John, rest up, man. Get better, man. Let us know how you doing, man. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, and I'll try to be on Thursday if we film and all this stuff is over in time. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to balance it. But yeah, let us know, man. What's up, Diana? Appreciate you coming up in here. Yeah, we here talking about the Usyk thing. You missed it. We was in here talking about the Tony Harrison getting beat by Tszyu. Boy, hey, that conversation was crazy, boy. And everybody came to one thing, that Tony Harrison wasn't the same. Wasn't the same fighter. Wasn't the same fighter that showed up. John said, I knew I was hurt bad, but wanted to be funny. I asked the officer each time he hit me, does he feel proud? That probably made him slap you more. Big dog, salute. Oh, okay, Diane. Yeah. Well, appreciate you made it tonight. But yeah, man, if a cop slapping you and you got a concussion, man, hey, hopefully your lawyer does what he had to do. He said, clean cuts, I'll be looking for you in Creed 4. Hey, wouldn't that be nice? Boy, that would be nice. Put your boy up in there for a part, man. That'd be nice for real. Crazy things happen, man. Stranger things, clean cut. That'd be nice. Yeah, them jobs been coming up back to back. I can't turn that down. Stuff worked out pretty good, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, he did slap me more. So the doctor took you out the room, took you for an MRI. And that's when they found out all the other stuff that was wrong, huh? Oh, the Creed movie was off the chain, Diana. It was a good movie. It really was. It was a good movie, man. It was. They made a really good movie. But I think personally they're gonna set it up for it to be a girl's movie the next round for the next Creed. Because they showed him, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna ruin it for you. But I'll just say that, let you check it out. Yeah, League of Legacy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Me and Tony Harrison going, yeah, I'm taking Tony Harrison, girl. Yeah, do that. That's it. She said, I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely check that out. Said I was on some guy's watch party. They had the Harrison head 4-2 after 6 rounds. Some had it even at 3-3, but the open judges was 5-1. Man, listen, they had that fight closer than I had that fight. Because they had to fight at the very end of the fight that Tszyu was barely a little bit. All right, Will. Salute, Pete. Salute, Will. See you, man. Have a good night, man. Catch up with you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. He said when the MRI came back, the cop stopped, the doctor called the commander, and they sent up to a higher to apologize. Yeah. Hey, listen. When the doctor called and told him ain't nothing wrong with you and that you really, that you hurt and that you not own something. Oh yeah, man. They better apologize. Said it was close on the cards. You think those jabs made it close? Yeah, man. Well, hopefully, now that they called them supervisors in, man, a mattress. Oh, wow. Gave you a mattress up on the second floor. Gave me shoes. I couldn't even fit my feet in them. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. Well, hopefully, man, they put you on medication now, John? They got you some kind of medication? Hopefully they got you some meds and stuff and got something down, get that swelling down and all that stuff. How long ago was this wreck? T-Word said, I gave Tony 3 rounds. I gave Tony about 3-4 rounds, maybe 3-4. Yeah, I gave Tony that, man. But man, they was real close. Now I do know this, that Tszyu missed a lot of punches that it seemed like the commentator was giving him credit for. But then when they was going back for the replay, they was like, he missed that one and he missed that one. So there's a few punches Tony did duck and he did miss. But Tony just kept going straight back. That's just something I didn't understand. Tony never went side to side, man. And then he go put his back against the ropes. I know you take a few steps, you back near the ropes, but you can still step side to side. And he wasn't stepping side to side. I don't get that one. He never really stayed side to side. He was just step straight back. Oh, okay. Hey, listen, man. A lot of people got a pass back in the day, you know what I mean? But it had nothing to do with right now, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you did back in the day. The problem is they supposed to do their job. They didn't do their job. And they guessed wrong. You know what I mean? They probably saw your old record or whatever else and was like, okay, well, this is what he does and all that, and we're going to go do this. But you can't do that, man. Yeah. I said, yeah. 3 rounds about it. 3 rounds. I can say that because some of them rounds were so close it could have went either way. So I had Tony around about that too. Tony could have done a lot better, man. But just some of them fundamentals that Tony possessed, he just wasn't using. All right, Diana. All right. I had hit 2 times with attempted murder and unlawfully carrying a firearm like a dozen times. Oh, yeah. But that was so long ago. You ain't on probation or nothing, are you? But anyway, it goes, don't matter what you did, man. You didn't do nothing wrong there. You're gonna be slapping your it ain't no need for them to be slapping you around in there like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for that, bro. Not at all. But I'm glad your doctor up there gave you some meds for that. But like I said, once you get that lawyer on board, it's gonna change the whole ball game up with that one, bro. That lawyer gonna eat them up. All they gotta do is hurry up and start documenting, make sure you got everything saved. Your lawyer gonna put you in a winning situation on that one. So when I saw Harrison at the press conference saying he had his shirt off for the ladies, I knew they sent him that Australian soul snatcher on my guy. Yeah, he had no legs because he was weak in the knees. Yeah, hey, clean cut. A lot of people saying that, but they were saying they think him and Alicia Baumgardner got a thing going. You know what I mean? But somebody say he was over there getting it in, and that's probably why his legs and stuff he couldn't use his legs. He said, but since my last print sentence, I changed my life and helped make life, not take life. Yeah. I do so much charity work. The judge clear all my records, but okay. Well, that speaks for itself right there, bruh. But like I said, you didn't do nothing that night but have a wreck. Fell asleep and had a wreck. But guess what? Listen, them lawyers gonna eat them up, man. Them making you do a sobriety test, but them slapping you, them hitting you was different. Oh, it still shows you. Oh, so they didn't give you. Okay, so they didn't expunge it all. So they couldn't expunge it all the way off. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they should have. Well, maybe you can get it expunged off, man. Did they give you diversion? Well, not diversion, but you know. Yeah, they should be able to let you expunge that stuff off, man. You can probably talk to a lawyer and get that off, but either way it goes, it don't matter what you did them years. You done changed everything around, so guess what? Lawyers gonna help you out a lot on this one, bro. They in the wrong. Like, what you had to pay for what you did wrong, now they got paid for what they did wrong, period. Everybody got to pay. You got to step up to the plate. So everything they did wrong, they got to step up and get that done. Period. They got to answer to that. And your lawyer gonna hold them accountable. Trust me. And they already admitted they was wrong anyway. So you know. So you got the doctors on your side. You know it's already there. A bad choice. So the judge gave you your permit back. You said no thanks. Yeah. Appreciate you, John. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what you can do and what you can't do. So yeah, man, I get you, man. He said my temper is bad, so I make sure that I don't even want it back. Yeah, I got it. I got what you're saying, man. That makes sense, man. You know what you gotta do to keep yourself on the straight and narrow. But the same way they did you wrong, guess what? They got to pay for that. Same way you did wrong, you had to pay for it. They got to pay for it. So hopefully this won't be all long and they drag that out for you. Hopefully you heal up. The lawyer get to work on it right now. They take care of that. Your hospital bills, all this other stuff, you know. All that stuff is taken care of, you know. Because they could have made some of that stuff worse, man. Well, at least your pain definitely worse. Now, I don't know about how hard they slap you and all that stuff, but yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy for real, John. Hopefully they get that under control real quick. Your lawyer does. Before they start trying to figure out how to cover up all their tracks. Oh, they not? I thought they was gonna be in Saudi, T. I thought that's where they was fighting. They can't fight because Fury don't have license back home, does he? John said, bro, I can't control myself if I have a gun. Yeah, I feel you. If you know you can't control it, you better not have it. Better not have it. But yeah, T, I thought the fight was gonna be in Saudi Arabia. Where's it gonna be at? It's going to be in the UK. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there you have it. There you have it. I thought it was understood it was gonna be down there. I thought that's what they were saying. It was down there where him and Wilder was down there. That's what. Okay, cool. Glad you told me that because I haven't saw that one yet. Oh, that's all right, John, man. Good night, John. Have a good one, man. Hope you rest up. Hope you start feeling better real soon, man. Appreciate you in the super chat, man. Have a good night, man. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, man. But yeah, T, I thought it was gonna be in there. Oh, did they? They reinstated him? I thought they had his license. I thought they had his license, man. I thought Fury, I don't know. Well, I guess it's a new one on me. I guess that's a new one, bruh. So hopefully they get that one in, man. Said Fury seemed like he trying to duck. He could be, man. Fury could be trying to duck, man. That's probably why he gave up that 70-30 split. You know, somebody else was saying that too, T. That they think Fury threw that split out there because he thought they weren't gonna take it. Said Fury just fought in the UK. Yeah, didn't he? Clean Cut said, rest up, John. Yeah, man. I hate that John had to go through that, man. Hopefully them lawyers show out for him, bruh. I hope so. Hope they get him right. Nobody need to go through that. WAR said twice. Oh, okay. Okay. I ain't been keeping up with Fury too much, man. I mean, you know how that go, man. But yeah, Fury might be trying to duck him, man. Who knows? If he feel like, hey, if so, I'm gonna put all this up here so high that if he does come and take it and I lose, I'm making a nice little grip off of this one. But Fury gonna cheat, man. Fury ain't letting that go. They getting that together right now. They better watch and see how it goes. Yeah, Fury is a bigger name. Fury is. I agree with that. Fury is a little bigger than name. But it shouldn't have been 70-30, man. I think it should have been 60-40. But Fury gonna do what he gotta do. Hell, if Fury could have got away with 80-20, he would have. But he know that would have been pushing it too far. But I don't think he thought Usyk would take 70-30. You know that WAR? I don't think he thought Usyk would take that 70-30. I'm glad Usyk took it. I hope Usyk wins, though, to be honest. I really do. Also, the UK money is negotiated individually, not as a split. Yeah, Usyk got 3 belts. Got 3 belts. But Fury will walk and retire. That's the whole thing. It says Saudi money, not UK money, not UK. I hope Usyk will fight Wilder. I think Usyk will fight Wilder, to be honest. But I hope, but see, if he beats Tyson Fury, they're gonna want a rematch. Says Saudi money is funny. But Kinahan got his hand in that Saudi money, don't he? Oh, so each fighter negotiates their own wage. Said you don't know how they make a profit. Man, you never know, man. Those millions of dollars down there, and then they sell them seats kind of high and pay-per-view. They'll make it back some kind of way. I'm sure they got it set. They got it set. They got that definitely set. Where they're gonna definitely make a little bit of money off of that, you know. Them Saudis, they got it together over there. They got their own little thing over there, how they pay and how they do it. Because you know, you got a lot of people from all over the world that want to be a part of that and see it. Our site fees in Saudi, they pay for the event and then sell it broadcast rights. Yeah. They'll make it back. Then you got a lot of people from all over the world to get over there and watch that. So, you know. A lot of boxers talking about going over there. You saw Deontay Wilder talking about going over there. He's got something great come up. He can't talk about it right now, so. A lot of good fights going on. But like we said, hopefully this right here make all these other people decide these splits. They might have to take a hit, get on there and get these fights done, man. Some money is better than no money when you got something on the line like that. You know what I mean? Said Kenningham most definitely has his hand in Saudi Arabia and Dubai boxing. Yep, he does. Said it's global rights, not just like Showtime. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because Showtime ain't all over the world. So you're right. So you got other markets and other people come in, then they sell the rights and it's like pay-per-view on a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, that's pretty smart. Said Fury is cash rich right now. If he wins, Teddy Atlas thinks Fury might retire if he wins. Hey, Teddy Atlas could be. Yeah, listen. If Fury beats Usyk, he should retire. He'll be undisputed. He'll have plenty of money. He ain't gonna get out of there before he. You might as well go ahead and go. He might as well beat that and then go ahead and retire. Fury should do that. I don't see why not. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that's all for me tonight. Hopefully everybody had a good night tonight. Man, I appreciate everybody coming in. If you guys would, hit the like button on the way out. So hopefully they get this fight done, and hopefully we'll be hearing about the next fights that they get made real soon. So hopefully all that's getting ready to go down. So I hope everybody have a good night, man. Like I said, we say what we say, and we stand on that. That's straight up, no chaser. So until tomorrow night, guys, I will be back on. We do this most weeknights, 10 p.m. Eastern time. But this week on Thursday night, I'm going to try to be here for Thursday. Like I said, I got a little acting gig going on. And so hopefully I get past that one. But we'll be on tomorrow night. So I'll catch up with everybody tomorrow night. Y'all have a good one, Fight Fam. Peace.